Hello again, my students, with your teacher الربيع. Please open your booklet at page 25, type 2. Let us make quick revision about conditionals and type 1. As we explained before, that type 1, if with simple present in the first part with if clause, then with many clause, we put will, then the base verb. Here, when I want to negate the first type or type 1, I put doesn't with singular, don't with the plural, then the base verb. Then in the main clause, we put not with will. Okay? Now, okay, look here, type 2. How to use type 2? Type 2 with an untrue or improbable situations in the present or future. Look, this is the form of type 2. Now look here, with affirmative form, if plus simple past, verb 2, here in the first part with if clause. In the main clause, would plus base verb. If I want a lot of money, I'd buy a big house in the country. Okay? If I want a lot of money, it's improbable to have money. Okay? Now, if I were you, I would apologize to them. Look here, if I were you. Okay, now with negative form, if with didn't. Why I put didn't? Because I negate simple past with didn't. So with first clause or with the first part with if clause, we negate the sentence with didn't. Simple past with didn't, then the base verb. Here we put with would not. Okay, if she didn't know her personally, she wouldn't ask her for a favor. Okay. Now, look here, please, with me. Type 2, again, if with simple past, then in the main clause, would plus base verb. Look here, we change the model from present to past in type 2. We change the model, from present to past in type 2. Now, look here, affirmative with type 2. If I found money, it is unexpected thing, or it is improbable to find money. If I found money in the street, I would take it to the police. So I want to negate it. Look here, if I didn't, from where I get didn't? From the verb in the past, from verb 2. So I negate simple past with didn't. Fine, then the verb in the base. You must note or notice that after did or does or do, we put the verb in the base. Money in the street, I wouldn't take it to the police. And here, after the model, we put the verb in the past. Okay? Sorry, in the base verb. Yes, again, if I didn't find money in the street, I wouldn't take it to the police. Look here, please, be careful to this note. If I were you, it is impossible to be you. So I put where with I, because it is unexpected thing to be you. We don't expect this to happen. Okay, now look here, if I were you, I would study hard. If I were a queen, it is impossible to me to be a queen. I would travel all the world. If I were, look here, if I were. Here, if I were you, just in type 2. Look here again, and more examples. If I were you, I would study hard. If I were a millionaire, it's impossible to be a millionaire. I would buy a castle. Okay? Here, if I were, just in type 2. Be careful. Now, if I want to negate this sentence, if I weren't you, I wouldn't study hard. Okay, and look at this example. If I weren't a millionaire, I wouldn't buy a castle. So I put not with where, and I put not with would. Okay, now look here. If I, this is in type 2. This is in, how I know that it is in type 2? With model. Model in the past here, then I must put if clause here, this is this part in type 2. Look, I omit be, then I put where. If I were you, I would study hard. If Rana not how I know that it is in type 2? Because the model in the past, and here is base verb. Rana, and we have here not. I negate it with did, then I take not, then the verb in the base. Okay? Don't forget did, do, does, with what? With base verb. Now, let us return back to page 25 to do the exercise. Look here. If, exercise 2, correct the verbs in the following sentences. If Tim and Tom, they are plural. So, I omit be and give were. They would play in our hockey team. How I know that it is in type 2? Because the model in the past, then I have here base verb. Already I know that it is in type 2. If I were you, I would call the office. If Suzanne studied harder, she would be better at school. If she studied. How I know that it is that I want to put would here? Because here the verb in the past. If we didn't visit her is negative. If we didn't visit the museum, we wouldn't write a good report. What would happen if she didn't bully her classmates? Now, look here with a question, as we explained before, with the question in type 1. Okay, question word, then the model, then the verb in the base. Okay, what would happen? What would happen if she didn't bully her classmates? If it, now look here, how can I negate this sentence? I have here be, so this is in type 2. I take with it was, then I put not with was. If it wasn't late, we would play a game of chess. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.